I am Michael Quigley from Catalyst, and in this video, I want to help you with how to finish the year strong by setting goals and achieving them and feeling proud of yourselves. So, I am the creator of Catalyst. I'm on a mission to help 1 billion people, and goal setting is something that I've done for a long time and I do every single day, and I've done for about 23 years, something like that, since I was about 16. So, I want to make the case that September really is like the new year. Now, forget January for a minute. September is the time to set the goals and to achieve them. Because in January, usually people are tired, they might be carrying extra weight, they haven't got as much money. They have sometimes called the January blues. I don't believe in that, but I think some people feel that. But in September and October, you don't have that. You have the summer holidays, you feel a sense of kind of momentum. So the first thing I would recommend when it comes to setting goals is have your big vision in mind, and then rather than break it down into kind of like how you're going to achieve that, get into the habit of setting daily, weekly, monthly, 6 weeks, and 3 months goals. So that comes from my days as a teacher when we used to have half terms and terms, kind of 6 to 8 weeks, these kind of mini sprints. And we plan out the year, but then we think back into these little blocks because once you get kind of 6 months, a year, 2 years ahead, your brain gets a bit fuzzy. So this is exactly what I do. So every day on my phone, I set myself two types of goals. I have personal goals and professional goals. So I have a list. So the way it works is I'll plan out a 6 week period. I say, right, what am I trying to achieve personally in this 6 weeks? And write it down, usually on a piece of paper. And professionally, it takes some time to do that. It takes maybe 2 hours to think of the whole, say, right, what's coming up in these next 6 weeks? If you're watching this, you might think, right, what's coming up in these next 6 weeks? And you write it all down. You say, okay, cool. And then you break that down into, so what am I going to do in September, October, November, December? But have it as a personal list and a professional list. A lot of people have their professional list, but they don't think about the personal list. So you write the monthly ones, right? Then on a Sunday, I go, right, what weekly goals am I going to set based on what I want to achieve this month? Personal, professional list. And then every morning, I will write a list based on the weekly goals and say, right, what am I doing today? And how is it going to help me achieve the goals? And I focus on the weekly ones. And at the end of the week, on a Sunday, I'll go back through the monthly goals and go, right, what have I actually achieved? And it's really motivating to go, right, I've done that 2 weeks out of four, and I've done that and I'm getting closer. Well, that one's next week. What you get there is you have a goal framework that links your days into your weeks, into your months, into 6 week blocks, rather than just kind of writing a list that you don't really know how it adds up to anything. Okay. So that's in terms of setting goals. And again, another reason to set goals is not just to achieve the thing, it's because a goal setting is a very focused activity. This is not just I want to achieve this thing. This is what I'm focusing on. Because what you start to realize is a lot of them have like themes to them. They could be around health, they could be around work, they could be around having fun, good energy, enjoying life. And so it's more than just when I get that, I'll be happy. That's not what we're trying to do. It's more, these are my focuses. And when everybody's trying to get your attention, things like this time of year, right? This is what I'm going to focus on. Say no to that for now. I'm saying yes to that. Okay. So that's exactly what I do. Just get your phone. I use notes on the phone and I just create it and I tick it off every single day because your phone's with you every single day. The second thing that's really special to September is there are a lot of ways of being motivated to achieve those goals. And one of them is what I call fleeting motivation. It's like the weather. It comes and it goes, right? So in the UK right now, it's sunny right now, but yesterday was absolutely pouring with rain. It's fleeting. It comes and it goes. And you'll have that sense of motivation at the moment. You have this kind of like, almost kind of like, I need to be doing something. I feel something. Make the most of it because that won't last. That's why I call it fleeting. It's not enough, but it's helpful, right? And a lot of people make the mistake of thinking, I'll feel it in January, so I'll just wait till January. And sometimes you don't. You might have had a really difficult Christmas winter period, so January feel terrible. Don't wait. Use this time now, because once you get into November, December, people think about Christmas, holidays, the end of the year. September to October, now is the time. You put some focused effort in these next 6 weeks. Gets into November, you start thinking, I'm on the ball here, as opposed to I've still got to do all these things and maybe I'll put that one off till January. Don't do that, right? So use the fleeting motivation. It doesn't last forever, but now is the perfect time. Okay. So set those goals, use that fleeting motivation. And if you want to know any more about motivation, I've created a whole process for it. It's called the 5 types of motivation. So if you click on the link below this video, you can get access to the whole thing. You can train yourself in the whole model. So please give this a like and subscribe to Catalyst if you're new, if you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about anything to do with goal setting and motivation, it's what I do every single day and help other people to do it. And you can definitely do it the same. All right. So give it a try. Take care. See you soon.